Here with Alex O'Donnell, most of the time so far this season, shortstop for Anthony Barone's Jamestown Jammers. All around good guy, and really all around the infield last season. You played the middle infield. Did you get a game in at third last year?
Primarily I was at third last year, and I moved a little bit from second and short as well. So just playing whatever position needs to help the team win. So primarily third last year, and then playing a few others.
Do you have a favorite?
If I had to say, it would be shortstop personally, and
Okay.
it's nice to start out the year there this year. But ultimately it's about wherever I fit in the best. So ultimately, if I had to say, shortstop would be my favorite, but I don't mind playing third or second.
All right. Thinking back to last season, what were your favorite moments about that particular season? We got on a great winning streak at the end of the season into the playoffs, and I think if it hadn't rained there at Utica, we may have won that game as well. Talk about last year.
Yeah, last year was a great year for the team, just Jammers. I came in, my freshman year was the Prospect League, and I came halfway through the summer, and we did not make the playoffs. So if I had to say the best part about last year, the 2016 season, was just making the playoffs and going on, like you said, a long streak of wins towards the end of the year, kind of finding our identity as a team, and coming out with the ability to come out and play in the playoffs. And then, like you said, Utica didn't end how we wanted to, but just getting that playoff experience and getting a couple of other guys on the team this year that we had last year with some playoff experience, I think it helps out a lot this year. So if I had to say last year, definitely be just making the playoffs was pretty cool.
Talk about hitting. I know you had some ups and downs during the course of the season. Started out good, then you had that little slump there, and then you came out of it toward the end, and we were in the winning streak there.
Yeah, hitting with wood bat over the summer, you're gonna have ups and downs. It's baseball. You gotta just take every at bat, the same way. You can't worry about how you're doing at the plate or what your average is or anything like that. You just have to worry about taking good at bats. And I tried to stay consistent through the whole year, and towards the end of the year, everything kind of worked out. I ended up having a pretty decent summer at the plate, and I was able to kind of figure out some things along the way. That's kind of what's good about summer ball is you can take certain things that you know about yourself, know about your swing, you can kind of work with them over summer ball. So there's going to be few learning curves here and there, and a few ups and downs, but ultimately the most important thing is end of summer kind of just figuring out what works best for you. It's kind of what I did.
After that first year in the Prospect League, how did your experience pay off for you then at school the following year?
It definitely it helped because I was able to see a little different side of baseball in the Prospect League. Sometimes they go about things a little different way, and I learned a lot just about the game and the way about how other guys play the game from other schools, and just different ways to go about playing every day.
Now, right now you're getting ready. You'll play in 2018 at Mercyhurst. Talk about what is it that you expect to be able to do this year and get ready for Mercyhurst next year?
I hope to just maintain a position at shortstop, or if I have to move to second or third, that'll be okay. But I want to work on being a shortstop and going about how to do the right things at shortstop and getting back in. I haven't been in live pitching in about 6 months, so this summer I'm kind of just getting back into the swing, getting some timing down, and I just hope to find a consistent groove at the plate and play a clean shortstop throughout the summer, and just do whatever I can to help the team win, take that into winning program at Mercyhurst. So.
Now, one last thing. I've talked to everybody else. We've talked about youth baseball and the experiences you had in youth baseball. Take us back and talk about your experiences in like Little League or maybe high school, moving into there.
Yeah, I would say my best maybe experience as a youth baseball player was going to Cooperstown, New York, which that's where the Baseball Hall of Fame is. But I know throughout the summer they hold like 12 and under, like Little League type tournaments, and you get about maybe 50 clubs from all across the country, and you get there and they they put you in kind of like this housing area. It's like bunkers for all the guys, all the kids and coaches.
Yeah.
And that was a really cool experience. I learned a lot about some other players, and I learned a lot about some other, just how other guys play the game and whatnot, and just being around a bunch of guys, and that was just a cool experience, seeing guys from all across the country playing baseball there.
Sounds like it. Kind of like the Little League World Series.
It was similar to the Little League World Series, absolutely, and it was cool because not everybody gets a chance to go to the Little League World Series, but Cooperstown offers a chance for a lot of guys to play there as a youth player. So.
All right, Alex O'Donnell, best of luck in 2017. Thanks.
Thank you, Dave.